Play City family, what is up? It is Bobby here in Chicago, about to go into my happy place, Costco, and do a deep dive all about the prepared foods here at Costco, including the world famous rotisserie chicken, which people go gaga for. I want to look at the ingredients in these prepared meals because I know they're convenient and I know the prices here at Costco are gangbusters, but I want to see exactly what they put in those ingredients and in turn what you're putting in your body. I don't have high expectations, but hopefully we can find some surprises here and there. Before we head into the old warehouse club, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, share, and don't get run over. Good. And more importantly, there's a bell icon right below the video. My friends, we have like 6 videos going live every week, including 2 or 3 live stream cooking demos you do not want to miss out. All right, let's mask up and let's go into Costco. All right, I just picked up a few of the items from the prepared food section. I wanted to do the video over there, but I'll get kicked out for sure, so I brought it over to a secure location here. We got to start the video with the granddaddy of them all, the world famous Costco seasoned rotisserie chicken. Now here's the deal. I actually would not recommend buying any rotisserie chicken at any grocery store because even if the chicken were top quality, I've seen the ingredients on every rotisserie chicken, including organic, and they're never quite up to snuff. So let's just start with what this is. This is a straight up conventional hen house chicken. Now I know Costco has their own chicken location set up because demand is so high for this, but those chickens are hen house chickens that never go outside. They only eat GMO corn and soy. It's factory farmed chicken. Now, when you see something like no added hormones or steroids, it's actually been illegal to add hormones to chicken since the 70s, so that's just marketing gimmicks. But let's just dive deep into the ingredients here. So it's a whole chicken. The seasoning here has a little bit of sodium phosphate. That's a preservative. It's not ideal, but it's common. Modified food starch, a little bit of potato dextrin. Not terrible, right? Here comes the bad one here, carrageenan. You really don't want to see carrageenan there. We have a little bit of sugar, dextrose, which is another word for sugar, and spice extractive. So here's the deal. Carrageenan, it's very hard to find it these days. It's going away more and more because it's really bad for you. It's derived from seaweed, but it's known to cause inflammation. Actually, some doctors will give it to patients in studies to induce inflammation. You don't want it in there. The thing is, this, in my opinion, is a factory farmed chicken I really don't want you eating. Even if you go to a place that has an organic rotisserie chicken, I've seen ingredients that have carrageenan or yeast extract or MSG, stuff you don't want. So I know this is a loss leader. I know they actually lose money to get people in the door to get this. But in my opinion, this is a low quality factory farmed chicken. You're much better off. I just went over there buying a whole organic chicken in the cooler section and roasting that at home. It's gonna be way tastier, way better, way healthier. Price wise, it's pretty low, like $2 and change per pound. So I probably wouldn't get this one here at Costco. I'm sorry, I know a lot of you guys love it. I just wanna let you know the dealio with the chicken here. Let's go into my basket here. Look at this. There's so many classic Americana comfort foods out there. This is stuffed peppers here, and actually the ingredients are not terrible. So the filling is already cooked ground beef, tomato paste, a little bit of pre-cooked rice, and then you just have cheese. You have a little bit of sugar there, and you have the bell peppers. It's actually not terrible. Here's my question though. I actually have a great recipe on my blog and in the cookbook for keto stuffed peppers. I'll put that recipe down below. A lot of recipes I found, including this one, pre-cook the beef. I find that when you pre-cook the beef, by the time you bake it and the peppers are soft and nice and chewable, the beef is overcooked. My recipe calls for not cooking the beef, just cooking it and seasoning it, first seasoning it and then cooking it stuffed in the peppers, and that way it cooks perfectly while the peppers cook down. I mean, obviously the beef isn't going to be organic or grass-fed, it's going to be GMO fed, but all in all, it's not terrible. And I was actually kind of surprised to see the ingredients for this compared to other ones. So this is not bad. To be honest, one of the worst things here in terms of ingredients is this. You're going to pick this up and think it's healthy. It's an Asian wrap with rotisserie chicken and dressing. You see green, you think healthy. You see a wrap and you're like, oh wow, wraps are really healthy, right? No, they're usually actually not healthy. So look at the ingredient list. That is insane. So it's chicken breast, all right, a little bit of vegetables, and then it gets scary. So it's cooked with GMO soybean oil. There's phosphates in there, there's dextrose, there's sugar, there's also safflower oil. But keep reading. These wheat tortillas here have a ton of horrible ingredients, including, look at that, yellow number 5, blue number 1. There's tons of preservatives in here. You would not, guys, do you see cottonseed oil? Cottonseed oil is one of the most heavily processed, heavily refined manufacturing oils that are terrible for your health. You rarely see cottonseed oil. Carrageenan, caramel coloring, wow. So on the surface, you think this would be healthy, but a lot of these wraps are stripped down whole wheat, converted into like enriched wheat with tons of additives. That's bad news. Okay, let me put these back and grab a couple other comfort dishes I saw over there that look good, but we'll check out the ingredients. All right, this could be one of the healthiest things in the prepared food section. Costco's Quinoa Salad. It looks really, really nice. Let's see the ingredients here. You have quinoa, which by the way has a great price here at Costco. It is the best price ever, and it's organic, which doesn't have to be for quinoa. Cucumbers, tomato, ooh, mung beans. Those are very nutrient dense. Red peppers. You guys see the one ingredient I just don't love here? The dressing is made with soybean oil. We're talking not only GMO soybean, we're talking highly processed, highly refined, highly inflammatory oils. I'm noticing that a lot of these prepared foods back there are made with processed inflammatory oils like soy and canola, which is a shame. If this was actually made with olive oil or avocado oil, I'd be okay with it. There is a touch of sugar there. The kale should be organic, but I'm gonna give them a break on that. And they have whole brown rice. All in all, not terrible. It's just that one darn soybean oil ingredient that's really bothering me, but still kind of impressive. Let's go in my cart here. So this is interesting. This is a rotisserie chicken salad with eggless mayo. They're doing it eggless. See, once again, they're using soybean oil for the dressing. A lot of emulsifiers here. What else we got? Oh, carrageenan again. Phosphates, so there's a lot of preservatives. There's a lot of emulsifiers like carrageenan that are very, very inflammatory. We got to stay away from those. You know what I would do? I would go back there, buy the organic whole chicken like I talked about earlier, roast it in the oven, and then pull it and shred it and make your own chicken salad. If you want a great recipe, once again, in my keto meal prepping cookbook or on the blog, I'll put the link down below. I have a great recipe that uses avocado oil, mayonnaise, pecans, hearts of celery, and it's really good when you roast. I actually roast chicken thighs whole and then shred them like Wolverine. Much, much better than this in my opinion. Let's see what else. Oh, look at this one. Whoa. Dang, that's the hungry man's meal. Look at this. Meatloaf with mashed potatoes and look at that, 2 pads of butter. That's America right there, baby. That's how we do it. Ingredients, whoo, that's a lot of ingredients. So the mashed potatoes are potatoes, salt, potassium sorbate, butter, and cream. Not terrible, to be honest. Obviously, the dairy is not organic or grass-fed, but not terrible. But the beef mixture, this is where it gets very, very concerning. So it's ground beef, you know, GMO ground beef, but what do you expect? That's okay. Then we have brown sugar, potassium sorbate, and benzoate, 2 pretty harsh preservatives. See, the problem is when you start eating a lot of these preservatives, which are usually found in lunch meat and stuff, they're kind of disruptive to your gut and your gut bacteria, which you don't want to disrupt. There's canola oil in there. Like, keep reading down here. Look at this. Ooh, more sugar. Palm oil. Natural flavors. Whoa, mama. There's a lot of ingredients here. Do I see any other big offenders here? Corn syrup. Caramel coloring. So yes, this is not something you'd want. I'd rather just buy the organic fresh ground beef, make my own meatloaf. Once again, I have a great recipe for meatloaf I'll put down below, and I have turkey meatloaf, and now they have beautiful organic ground turkey in the cooler section by the meat. So I would just make your own as opposed to this. I know this is like super, super hungry, man, but the ingredients are just not up to snuff. Speaking about ingredients not up to snuff, holy cow. This is the Enchilada baked with rotisserie chicken. So they keep using that rotisserie chicken a lot, which I understand why. But you guys, look at the ingredients here. Dang, that's a lot of ingredients. I see GMO soybean oil again. I see a lot of preservatives. Man, safflower oil. Too many ingredients here. Just not something you'd want. A hard no on that, dog. Let me go back there and grab a few more things and then we'll finish up the video. How bad can something like shrimp cocktail be? You might be surprised. So first of all, The shrimp are going to be farm raised from Southeast Asia. I've talked about this before, but you really want to get wild caught shrimp. I'm not even sure they have any here at Costco. I know during the road show they don't have that, but the farming practices in Southeast Asia just are not good for shrimp. You really want to get locally sourced USA or Mexico wild shrimp. But here's the crazy thing. Go past that for a second. Look at the cocktail sauce. It's made with sugar. It's made with high fructose corn syrup, so sugar on sugar. But keep on going down here. It's made with sodium benzoate and potassium sorbate, two nasty preservatives, but it also has artificial flavors. How hard is it to make a cocktail sauce that doesn't have artificial flavors? This is actually a little shocking, so I put that down. Shocking also is this. You might think you're doing yourself a favor by getting the Caesar salad because it's healthy. I don't think it's that healthy. So here's the salad. Check out the ingredients. Starts with romaine. What kind of oil are they using for the dressing? Well, soybean oil is listed as right up there to the top. GMO, highly processed soybean oil, highly inflammatory. But check out all these ingredients here, you guys. Propylene glycol alginate? Isn't that what Michael Jackson died of or something? What the heck is that? I've never seen that in a food item before. More benzoate. Look at this. Tons of preservatives, but keep going down here. There's more canola oil and sunflower oil, more GMO canola oil, more high fructose corn syrup. Wow, natural and artificial flavors. There you go, buying a Caesar salad. Think you're doing yourself a favor. That's insane. Wow, there's some ingredients in there that I've never seen in a pre-made salad. That's crazy, you guys. And then, I had to do it because I know it's so popular. The mac and cheese. You know I'm not going to approve of this one, but the pasta they're using is typical enriched wheat flour. After that, to be honest, the cheese sauce isn't terrible. Romano and Parmesan cheese, a little bit of cornstarch to bring it together. This is so funny. They're using corn oil, which is a very highly processed GMO oil, and olive oil. I wish they would only use olive oil. And then it's actually not terrible. The funny thing is Costco has a really good pasta section now. If you go over there, instead of getting traditional wheat pastas, which I don't like because there's no nutrition, and a lot of times conventional wheat is sprayed with Roundup as a drying agent, they have red lentil pasta, which is great because it's a whole bean pasta that actually has a ton of fiber and protein. You can make your own version of that. You can get some good Kerrygold cheese, which is grass-fed behind me. Get some organic Valley Heavy cream in the cooler section there. Make your own version. That's not something you typically want to put in your body. All right, family, that is it. I know, not the prettiest picture when it comes to the options available for the pre-made food at Costco, but to be honest, if they just changed one or two ingredients on a few of those items, specifically with the oil, they would be much better choices. But I know it's convenient. I know the price is right, but I really want you to know what you put in your body, and some of those options are not great. But if you watch the video for frozen food at Costco, as soon as this is done, there are some great options in the frozen section. You know what I really want to do? Once things get back to normal and the food court opens up for a full menu, I want to sit down with Art, order one of everything off the menu there, review it, and review the ingredients. I think that could be a lot of fun. What else do you want to see, you guys? Leave comments down below. I love making videos that you request. Subscribe, share, spread the love. The only way this channel keeps growing, the only way we help people take control of their health and know exactly what they're putting in their body is by you spreading that Flav City love. I got 2 more videos going below me right now, but I will see you soon. Art, Rose, and Desi will see you soon. Until then, we leave you like we always do. Hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love and peace. Later, guys.